Hello people and welcome back to News Review. It's been a long while since a news review, but life is busy, so I'm gonna quickly go over stuff. First off, these 3 jackpots have been released. In my opinion, the Dark Dragon edition is absolutely amazing. The Beast one, is okay, but has very low damage. And the 1% is, mediocre. Not that good as a leader, definitely some, good member, definitely some good potential as a member, but yeah. I mean, I got T-shirt on my first pull, so I just didn't decide to pull after that. Anyway, moving on to the Godzilla collab that's going to be ending soon-ish? Yeah, ending on 6th June. Okay, this video was so freaking late. But, that's okay. So, just briefly going over, Godzilla, he's an okay leader, but not a long-term thing. For Beast, if you have mole cars are honestly still better in my opinion. As a member, he's useful in niche situations. For all of these, I don't think you have to farm the necessary coins to train them up this time, unlike mole cars. You just have to get them. This guy is just very useless, but I mean, you get him. One day maybe he'll be useful. Mothra is kind of in a similar situation. It's usable as an elf leader, barely, but as a member it is also very niche. It turns the bottom row into Heartman Stones, enchanted Heartman Stones, which definitely may help in the future for some teams. But then other than that, it's a leader attack ×2 and also a water attack, which again may or may not be useful. This point is good though. You can deactivate anytime and explode all runestones and fully recover HP. Although this point is just Jade, but it's exactly the same point. Next up is Little Godzilla, which ignores Tornado, and that's kind of it. So CD8, pretty bad card, honestly. This is already passed, but this is a good card. And King Ghidorah, which is coming, well no, it's already out I think, by the time this video comes out, yeah. Light Dragon, bit of a meme leader honestly. He gives good combos and that's it. This is not, regardless extension either. There's only 3, so you get 8, which is the minimum nowadays. His active is really good though. It is a fixed board, 1st and 2nd is a light, 5 and 6 is a dark, and you can choose a 3rd and 4th. So you tap 1 runestone and both of them are that. So you get if you spin it correctly, you can get a 6 combo board. And also the first 15 runestones to be dropped will be dragon runestones of the selected type. This doesn't guarantee that it will be connected, but probably a lot of time, they will be. And last and least, well not least, this is actually a really good bi-weekly card in my opinion. Fire Dragon CD5, you can ignore Frozen, ignore Burning in, a good chunk of spinning time. Oh, and also ignore Sticky. Yeah, this is really good, if you, run into some troublesome stuff. Although, there are cards, Dragon cards that already ignore Burning and Sticky, I believe. Bahamut ignores Burning, and Townby ignores Sticky, so yeah, but this is 2-in-1 card, so that's okay if you want that. Next, pretty much the reason why I decided to make this video is because they decided to come up with the worst black card ever. Now that's not strictly true, but I just don't think this card should be a black card. So the gimmick of this card is that she's dark human, except she can only have, well not she can only have, but you basically need to have dragons and beasts and members. See here, it's attack ×28, it's absolutely insane. But what that means is that you'll get to this level of HP, which really? Come on, does every team need to have 200k HP nowadays? Please? That's just kind of, it's the power creep of HP now, right? Instead of the power creep of damage. But regardless, you have dragons and beasts in the 4 slots here, and then, you know, humans on both ends. So this is the first problem, right? You cannot do any achievements with this. Like any race achievements, that's just not possible. Any like mono attribute achievements, like that's also not possible. Like as a black card, I think you should be able to do at least one of those, right? Like this is like what? You can solve like 3 race achievements, which comes up like maybe like it comes up so little. And like she's even gotten beat at her own game. Like Dark Human exactly. Ingrid can probably do the 3 race achievement like so much easier. But yeah, okay, so that's the first gimmick, right? You can put dragons and beasts and get your HP to insanely high. Next is that she is a speedrun type leader, which is, I mean, it's okay, but like, just look at this, right? Like, when you dissolve only 1 attribute of runestones and no heart runestones, each member launches an extra attack of that attribute, so that's okay. When you only dissolve heart runestones, the second member from the left launches 5 extra attacks, 1 attribute each, and then you get +9 combos when you dissolve 1 group. So, like, the way you play it is that you dissolve like one combo basically, and if it's heart, you get 5 extra attacks on the second member, and if it's not heart, you get 6 extra attacks from the whole team, but it's actually 4, because that's the other problem, is that the leader and ally are absolute garbage. People have said it's reverse lapless, and that's kind of true, because look at what she gives herself. She gives herself team attack times 7, while like everyone else, sorry, like 49, which is, I think, was that like the base multiplier of Atlantis or something? No, Atlantis was like 36, I think, but it's still like kind of terrible, you know? And she gives dragons and beasts like 28 times 28, which is like, I don't even know. Like, that's insane, and then she like deals 1 damage, so, like, anyway. She can also ignore Sticky, she can ignore Electrified, ignore Tornado, and ignore fixed combo shields, and trio elemental shields, and quintet elemental shields when you meet all the conditions. This is also a thing that's like, okay, well, you're just ignoring everything. Like, I kind of hate that kind of team design where you ignore everything. But, I mean, it is what it is. Like, this is a speedrun leader. Matt has said it's a speedrun leader. And, like, it's not that I don't like speedrun leaders. And, I mean, we have some, and they're good. But I don't think a speedrun leader should be worth, like, 200 diamonds, right? Her active is also, like, one of the terrible points. But for a speedrun leader, you are only a speedrun leader as long as your multiplier, like, keeps up to be able to, like, kill enemies with 1 combo, right? Like, this, like, multiplier may seem impressive, like, now, but you know it's gonna get replaced, right? And then it's not a speedrun anymore. It's like you gotta stack runestones every round to make 1 combo, and then it's just this whole thing, right? Then you're left with like a 200k HP like team, and then, you know, it's not that easy to do 1 combo and succeed anymore. So the other part, which I honestly just kind of hate, is long-term longevity of cards. This active is absolutely terrible. CD6 released lock skills of dragons and beasts. So not even like humans or like dark or anything, just dragons and beasts. Remove all runestones to generate heart runestones. So you get a heart board. Everything has the effect of other runestones, times 2. And then if there are 2 or more dragons or beasts in the team, you get a 2.5 attack and recovery boost and ignoring puzzle shield. Notice that for a human card, she only boosts dragons and beasts. And this is like a condition you need that to be in the team. So this can basically be satisfied in like her own team, basically. Or Ingrid. But guess what? It's Dark Human. So you can't even put this card in Ingrid. Like, this active is absolutely terrible outside of her own team, and that's the main reason why I think like this shouldn't be a black card. You know, like black cards should be like good like members after like their leader value is lost. Like they've been doing like a really good job like recently until like here basically, right? Like if you think back, like leaders who have gone like out of leader status, right? Like like he's a really good dark demon leader. Xiangyu, he's a really good like light human, like not what would I say about Xinhuan? Not a leader, I mean a dark demon member. Or like a dark member or a demon member, like it fits into all three of those, right? And then Xiangyu, like he fits into like the light and then the human and the light human, like really it. And then, you know, the other cards like Xingui and Pandora, like they're really good members as well. And even now, Chiyo, I foresee him having really good member potential, but this is just absolutely atrocious, right? Like you need this condition, and then she doesn't even release lock skills of herself actually. Like it says this skill will not be locked, but it doesn't even unlock herself. It's kind of dumb, but yeah. Like if I had to say it's maximum here, right? Like, a little above 50 diamonds maybe. Like I get that as a leader you get this super good HP, but it's just way too weird, right? For at least if you're going for achievements, like I don't think it's worth like getting this. If you're really into like speedrunning, maybe, right? Like speedrunning stages, completing it as fast as possible. Maybe it's worth 200 diamonds for you, but like for me, I just like do achievements and like this is doing it, and I also want member longevity for like, you know, a good investment. This is not it. So, yeah. In other news, Ancient Coin Seal, yep, opens with the black card. And you can also get heroes that I mentioned. You know, well, likely not to matter, but Filra is in there. Filra is a good card, although, once again, not worth 175 when it came out. But, yeah. 10 free draws, and this is the other kind of, like, bad part. It's like, why would you do this? So, it's not even that the Jaguar is good, it's like, it's exclusive. So you see here, not dark attribute exclusive Jaguar. This Jaguar is exclusive to Himiko. Okay, and I didn't say this, but Himiko is the name of the card. Didn't even mention the name of the card while like trashing it for like 5 minutes or something. Anyway, when you pull Himiko, you get this Arcane Dogu, or you can force the Arcane Dogu and the Himiko. Yes, spend 200 times to get one of these. Like, maybe they'll give out like more of these in the future, but right now, like, the only way to get this is to pay 200 diamonds. And if you want more of these, you pay another 200 diamonds. Like, it's absolutely absurd. The Jaguar isn't even really that good, because it's basically the same as all others. You can apply it to dark characters. You can put it on dark characters. You extend movement time regardlessly by 1 second. This, I think, is already like in the birthday cake Jaguars, but like this regardlessly is still like kind of like it is similar to others, but it's also like if someone gets, well, not if someone gets, it's like this is a exclusive Jaguar locked behind like 200 diamonds. I don't think that's really okay, right? At least like give some like less like expensive options of getting it, you know? And for people who want to like get more of it, it's like, you know, people who want multiple copies of Himiko, because they exist. It's also bad for them, because like you don't even get one every time you get Himiko. You get one for the first time you pull Himiko, and then you need to like forge this Arcane Dogu with Himiko. So it's absolutely insane for like either people who want like one or like multiple. It's just anyway, this sucks, and this sucks because you can put on dark characters, but this point doesn't work if it's not a dark human. Like, this craft is garbage, but like most likely, you will never see this like dragonware ever used because every single race has its own dragonware that is better than this one. But like in the rare case that you do want to use this, you can't because it costs 200 diamonds. So, you know, that's basically the state of the thing right now. On to dragonware that's also garbage, but you know, you can have them. You have dragonware for dragons of Sepulchre now. Their skills pretty much suck. It's like an attack boost and nothing else. Like, I would appreciate if you gave like some like HP, attack, something, not attack, HP, and like just some like varied skills, right? Like a little bit of extra functionality. No, just extra attack. Alright then. I guess that's that. It's coming soon. And on to the next news. Wait. Yeah. There is no next slide. There is just news here. Which is the ultimate stage for Ghidorah, yes. Complete the stage 3 times, get Godzilla coin times 5. That's pretty good. And the achievements get light orbs times 20. That's also pretty good. And other stuff is, I hope you got this. This is already passed because I'm freaking late, but yeah. The Devourer of the Eclipsed Sun is a good card. And you get new story chapters. It's just okay. Well, I'll like hopefully eventually everyone will get to that. Monthly challenge of June. I don't know when I'll be coming with videos of that, but I've looked at the stages. Like I think like 1 to 5 is like a basically like a free clear for Zenitsu. I'll be trying to do free to play for like at least like 1 to 8, maybe 1 to 7 if 8 is too hard this time. But yeah, probably releasing that like after the Godzilla event ends because I need my stamina to farm for that instead. Next, you get returning outfits for Leonard Elpis and Inky Duke for the jackpots of Creeds of Earthlings. And apart from that, you get gift packs, which nobody cares about, and that is that. Hopefully you enjoyed my review of the possibly like worst black card, you know, just in recent memory. Like even Ball wasn't like bad, he was overpriced, but he's a good leader in his own right. Like this is just straight up like, this is not worth it, you know. This is, you're getting like a bad card basically for 200 diamonds. But yeah, if you disagree with my opinion, you can type it in the comments and I will tell you why you're wrong by replying to it. If you like this, please leave a like, and if you like this a lot, subscribe. My upload schedule is garbage, but you know, if you want to see videos when they come out, then that'll help you a lot, and by subscribing you also help me a lot. Alright, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!